Well, hello, everybody. My name is Carrie Dickey. I'm super excited to be here tonight. And we've had a lot of presentations over the last couple months. And a lot of people have stepped up and with a lot of nerves and they've given it a shot. But Miss Jane Buchanan might be the most terrified. She is adorable. I love this woman with my whole heart, and she has a lot of courage. So we're all going to give her big thumbs up and lots of support tonight. Jane, an MC3, has been with LifeVantage for 6.5 years and currently lives in Antioch, California. She's a wife and a mother of two and a proud grandmother of three, you lucky lady. For almost 30 years, she's shared her love for music and piano as a teacher in the Bay Area. Jane is all about people and adventure and helping others feel their best while living an activated life. Jane, I am so proud of you for stepping in and stepping up, and you are a leader. And your leader is rising and being born, and we're going to see her soar in 2024. So thank you, sweet girl, for being here. I'm delighted, and it's all yours. So you're going to share your screen, put it in presentation mode, and here we go.
All right. Thank you so much. Let's see if I can get this going first. Um, hold on.
See, you're awesome. There it is. Alrighty.
This is the best part of presentation. How is that? Is that good?
It's beautiful. Perfection.
Okay. I got to get rid of these pictures though. Okay. Hopefully that's okay. Okay.
It's
So anyway, thank you so much, Carrie. You almost made me cry before I even got started. That's what you do. But thank you, everyone, for taking the time out of your busy schedule to be here tonight to learn about the power of activation and the story behind these extraordinary products. And of course, this incredible company called LifeVantage. And like Carrie said, I have been a music teacher in my community for almost 30 years. And I came to LifeVantage a little over 6.5 years ago when I was desperately looking for a solution to what was gradually taking away my ability to actually play the piano. And when I said yes to LifeVantage, um, I had no idea how it was going to change my life. Okay. So let's get started. We take it, we feel it, and we share it. That's the LifeVantage way. And what exactly does that mean? Once you take these products and feel the power of activation, you, like me, you couldn't help but share it. So our first goal here with LifeVantage is to help you feel your best and look your best. And if you find that you want to join our movement, then we're going to help you have fun, make money, and make a difference. So where did it all begin? Well, back in 2003, our flagship product, Protandim NRF2, was actually developed and sold on the shelves of stores like Rite Aid, GNC, and Whole Foods. But it wasn't until 2005 when our story was told on the ABC Primetime Investigation Report that sparked the interest of people all over the world. And so this little blue bottle that you see up here has a really big story to tell. So in 2005, ABC Primetime got word that there was a product out on the market that was claiming to reduce oxidative stress by an average of 40% in 30 days. So what did they do? They sent Emmy Award-winning John Quiones to check it out. And quite honestly, I think he wanted to prove us wrong or to debunk our claim. If you haven't seen that ABC primetime clip, make sure you reach out to whoever invited you because it really is an important part of our story. So John Quiones, he agreed to take a blood test on national TV to measure his oxidative stress before and after taking Protandim. And after only 9 short days, they discovered that he decreased his oxidative stress by 45%. That's even better than what our claim was. So basically, you couldn't tell the difference of the level of oxidation in his blood from that of an 80-year-old to a young child. So if you look at this little graph, this is kind of a graph on what they were proving. is that red line is without protandim, and it starts about age 20, where oxidative stress increases year after year. And that blue line is if you're on protandim, it actually levels it out and is lowered to that of a child. And this actually made protandim the most powerful anti-aging product on the market. So that's a pretty big story, huh? So what is oxidative stress? Also known as free radicals, it plays a major role in our aging process. You will find on PubMed.gov, which is actually the National Library of Medicine, there's over 318,000 studies on oxidative stress and why it's important to lower it. But I actually checked this morning the numbers, and it was actually today, it was over 321,000 studies. So it actually increased by 3,000 just since the slide was made like a month and a half ago. So that tells you right there that this is a really important subject. So why? Oxidative stress is linked to over 200 major diseases. It can affect our heart, our skin, our kidneys, our joint, our lung, our brain, immune system, blood vessels, organs, our eyes. And so protandim NRF2 is actually an activator. And what that means, it actually helps you turn on your body's own ability to create its own antioxidants. So why do we have oxidative stress? Oxidative stress is simply damage to our cells from the free radicals. And what we do today to take care of our bodies is so much different than what our grandparents did, because over 80,000 new chemicals have been introduced to us since the Industrial Revolution. There's herbicides, pesticides, fungicides, and then you add poor diet, alcohol, no exercise or too much exercise, poor sleep, high stress, and they all play a role. There's literally no way that you can escape it, unless, of course, you live in a little bubble, right? Even if you eat clean, you're super careful on everything you put in and on your body, exercise regularly, you still can't outrun the damage that is happening, unfortunately. So what does that look like? This picture on the right shows the bright pink healthy cell that takes care of us and is full of life, and it develops oxidative stress over time, and it becomes diseased and low functioning. So what could that feel like? It could show up as chronic fatigue, no energy, brain fog, lack of concentration, broken immune system, headaches, and much more. And I'm sure that you or someone you know can probably relate to one or two things on this list. For me, it showed up in my hands. My fingers were like little sausages. I couldn't snap my fingers. I couldn't even make a fist, and I had numbness in my hands, which was, again, making it very difficult for me to do simple tasks with my hands, but also to play the piano, which is not good because teaching piano was my livelihood. So what is in this little blue bottle? I like to call it God's pharmacy. It has 5 natural herbs. And if you can eat a salad, most likely you can have this little activator, right? Most of these herbs you've probably already heard of. There's turmeric, green tea, ashwagandha, bacopa, milk thistle. In fact, you may already take some of these. But these herbs are not the same when you take them individually. Protandim NRF2 is actually a patented formula that has a synergistic effect that makes it 1,800 times more effective than if you were taking them on their own. Now, 1,800 times, that's huge. So 6.5 years ago, when I was introduced to these products, it's funny because I really didn't care that it had 5 natural ingredients. I didn't care that it had 7 patents. I didn't care that there was 31 peer-reviewed studies. All I cared was it going to help me? Was it the answer to the solution that I've been praying for? And it turns out it was. So, so back in 2005, when ABC News report aired, it directed people at the end of the clip to contact ABC News for more information. And guess what? That's exactly what they did. In fact, over $5 million worth of orders came in. However, there was a little problem. We were just a tiny little infrastructure in Denver, Colorado, and they didn't have the manpower to handle all those calls and those emails that flooded in. And so you'd think that that would have been the end of our story, but it wasn't, because there was also doctors, scientists, and researchers sitting on their couch that night in 2005, and they were watching that same ABC News clip. And they too called and they emailed and they said, hey, we know a little bit about oxidative stress, but we want to know more. And we want to initiate and fund some studies on your products. So PubMed.gov, again, the National Library of Medicine, that's what I was telling you about earlier. It has 28 of our 31 peer-reviewed studies on our hero product. So all you have to do is just type in Protandim, that's Protandim, into the search bar, and you can read the studies from universities and institutions as Ohio State, Harvard, American Heart Association, the National Institute of Aging. They actually did a 10-year study on Protandim and aging. That's pretty cool. One of the studies that I liked was from Louisiana State University. They were actually studying melanoma, and they took Protandim, they grounded it up into a paste, and they were putting it on diseased skin. And they immediately contacted the companies after they got like results from their test or their studies, and they said, you guys need to make a topical treatment for this. And so that is when our anti-aging cream was developed. It was actually our second product that was developed. So again, if you like to take a deeper dive into the science behind these products, PubMed.gov is a great place to get started. At this point, I've shared multiple resources for how important it is to reduce your oxidative stress. But to recap that really quick, 31 peer-reviewed studies, 7 patents, 20 years on the market, and the better part of over $200 million company. But we didn't stop there. Over the years, we've added other activating products. Last year, LifeVantage truly knocked it out of the park. In May of 2022, I was honored to be asked to take part of a testing group. However, when I saw that it was collagen, I wasn't super excited, but mainly it's only because I really didn't understand it. I didn't know that much about it. And after 30 days on this liquid gold, I was hooked. Did you know that without collagen, you would simply collapse into just a blob of shapeless tissue? Did you know that our collagen starts breaking down after the age of 20 and continues to break down more and more every year? That's not good news. I thought collagen, of course, was just for hair, skin, and nails. And boy, was I wrong. It's just so much more than that. Collagen is the most abundant protein in your body. Think of your muscles, your joints, your gut, your bone health, tissue repair. And I learned that our eyeballs were 90% collagen. Who knew? Your liver function, cardiovascular health, improved sleep quality, brain health, mental mood, cognitive support. Our bodies just really rely on this collagen. Yet science is showing that we lose collagen by an average of 1 to 1.5% every year after the age of 20. So we can do the math. I'm 63 years old and I have lost over 40% of my collagen. So this is one of the reasons why I'll never go another day without it. So now that we have established the importance of collagen, let me introduce to you our newest breakthrough of activation. It's our True Science Liquid Collagen. So what makes True Science Liquid Collagen unique and superior? When you think of True Science, think of ARM. Activate, replenish, and maintain. This incredible liquid collagen activates your own production collagen, which is replenishing and maintaining as well. So the ruby red quinoa, that's that's the kind of the star of the show because it's the activator. When you consume this proprietary plant, it turns on 3 of your collagen production genes, which is kind of huge. Now, look at this graph. The yellow on that photo is what the collagen density is. And you can see there's a significant increase in just the 8-week study. Bottom line, you don't want to just take collagen. You want to activate your own collagen production. Now, most collagens on the market just focus on 1 to 2 types of peptides. And our True Science is made up of 10 different peptides. So to replenish the collagen in the body, we use 5,000 milligrams of hydrolyzed marine peptides that is extracted from responsibly and sustainably caught fish using water versus what a lot of other ones on the market use, the heavy metal or even chemicals. Now that citrus berry extract, not only does it make it taste delicious, it actually slows down the body of existing collagen. So it helps your body maintain everything that is activated and of course replenished. So what's not in it? That's just as important as what's in it, right? So no added sugar, artificial sweeteners, no GMO, dairy-free, gluten-free, soy-free, and it's super clean. So why collagen versus powder? Powder collagens are everywhere. In fact, you can go to these big box stores and buy a huge tub that'll last you, I don't know how long, but I've never bought it there. But however, science shows that it's not as efficient. When you're using a powder, only 10 or 30% of it gets used in your body. When you use the liquid collagen, 90% of it is easily absorbed because it's hydrolyzed, making the molecules readily accessible and quickly goes to work into your cells. So you definitely want the liquid. So I spoke earlier about that 8-week trial. Just look at this results right here in the clinical trial. In 8 short weeks, you can have 100% increase in your collagen density, 100%. A decreased depth of crow's feet by 22%. Skin roughness decreased by 10%. An increase in your blood catalyst by 202%. I saw that and I'm like, 202%. First of all, what is blood catalyst? I had no idea. Basically, in simple terms, it's what helps your cells from oxidative stress, helps protect it. So, and then of course, it increases your skin elasticity by 8%. So that's a really big deal. Now, don't take my word for it. Documentation always beats conversation. Now, check out these before and after pictures. I'm going to try to zoom through them pretty quick just to respect your time. But here, this beautiful lady on the left. Oh, wait, that's me. You can see that my crow's feet have diminished, my laugh lines, and just my overall, just the whole, hydration of the skin. And I was shocked. I couldn't believe it until I saw those before and after pictures. But anyway, look at the sun damage on the décolleté here, and you can see how it's definitely helped. And then, oh, there's the beautiful Carrie Dickey who introduced me. Look at her 11 lines have like gone. And the lines around her lips are gone. And just the brightness of her skin and her eyes, absolutely gorgeous. This lady on the right, like, is she glowing? She is totally glowing. Oh, Betty, Betty, Betty. So Betty, my mother's name, Betty is a rock star. She did such a phenomenal job documenting her journey from day one to a year later. And if I didn't know Betty, I would say this is not the same lady. It's absolutely incredible. Here's Seth over on the left. Look at his eyes. The lines have decreased, and beautiful Becky. Oh my gosh, just the glow of her skin and the smooth the just the pigmentation, incredible, absolutely gorgeous. And we know that the neck area is always a problem for women, and you can see how it's improved here. And this is not just for ladies. Um, Gentlemen, this is Mark right here. Just look at the difference of his eyes. Oh my gosh. And Mark was another one who did a great job documenting his journey. He's got some great before and after pictures. These two ladies, they look like they've been on vacation for 3 months. I don't know, either that or they're aging backwards. It's just amazing. Under the eyes, again, the skin pigmentation and just overall just glow. And this here, Sean's laugh lines have diminished. Well, Sean doesn't look like he's been laughing much, but you can still see that his lines have decreased. Looks kind of grumpy. Here are the lines. In his defense, he was told he wasn't supposed to smile. But anyway, here the lines between the eyes, the levens are gone. And these beautiful legs belong to Dr. Nancy, and thank goodness she took these pictures. And I'll bet she's happy she did also. It actually inspired others to do the same. And look at the difference. It just made them plump and smooth, and got rid of the crepiness.
Month, just because that's her picture of her legs and how much it helped her. So she shows everybody her legs.
Sorry, 1 second.
No, not yet.
Everybody. Okay, Miss Jane, keep on.
No worries.
I did it. I'm a rock star.
Anyway, and then look at the brightness of the eyes and the pigmentation and just the glow of the skin. And of course our tummies. Look at the stretch marks. Just incredible. And here's my cat. And then here, Katerina up on the left-hand corner, she was pointing out her eyes and how, the improvement under her eyes, which is definitely there. But when she was sharing it, everyone noticed that her hairline just filled in, quite remarkable. And here we have sun damage that has been improved, and of course, more hair growth. Okay, so if we can see what is doing on the outside, can you imagine what's happening on the inside? Feel better, more energy, better sleep, better mood, and just functioning really at a higher level. We also did a study, on these two products, and it's just mind-blowing what they have come up with. And we are currently working on a patent for these two together. So I'm excited to get that information. Our newest product released is the True Renew. It launched in October, and I'm already in love. The True Renew is plant-based retinol alternative, which is, it doesn't have the negative side effects. There's no redness, no sun sensitivity, no irritation. And it combats 11 visible signs of aging. And I love how silky my face felt just right after the first application. And then I took before and after pictures. And after 2 weeks, I noticed just the huge difference in just the overall complexion, the improvement of the skin tone, and just the way it felt smoother and more hydrated and plumped. I love this. I didn't think they could get anything better, after they developed collagen, but they just keep doing it. That's what we do. So at this point, hopefully you've seen the possibilities for your health like I did. Um, and if you're ready to start your own personal transformation, begin living a life of activation. So LifeVantage is the activation company. We have an entire line based on the Interrupt2 technology, products that help you feel better, look your best. And there's so many choices to choose from: groundbreaking anti-aging products, skincare, hair care, energy, focus, gut health, immune system. It just goes on and on. And of course, for our furry friends also, which I have several of them. I use all of these products, including the Pet Tandem. I don't take that myself, but my doggies do. So I'm confident that we have a solution for you and your family. um, and some of you might be where I was 6.5 years ago, looking for not only a solution for my health, but maybe to make a little extra money to help out with your family. So when I got started 6.5 years ago, I was working full-time as a piano teacher with over 70 piano students. I had no retirement plan in place. I would often tell my students that I would teach until about 3 days before my funeral because I knew I could never afford to retire. Um, and so this truly gave me my life back. Yeah, anyway, having this extra income has really turned my life around because I was able to turn my plan B into my plan A. And I'm still teaching piano because I want to, not because I need to. This is the perfect side gig. The system is in place to allow you to work from anywhere on your laptop, your smartphone, in the nooks and crannies of your busy day. And even better, there is no assets, no overhead, no employees. And we have a great customer service call center. And what I kind of love most is that we're a publicly traded company, we're a debt-free company, and we were asked for the second time to ring the closing bell on NASDAQ back in July. And you can see on the bottom right corner here, the beautiful environmental activist and consumer advocate, Erin Brockovich. Erin actually sits on our board of directors, and she too loves our products. So I jumped all in, and now I get the benefit of making money, having fun, and making a difference with all the power of activation. I get to help others look and feel their best. And you could lock arms with a few like-minded people, and just the possibilities are endless, right? So how would you get started? The first step is you would pick a pack, and whether you pick a Healthy Glow stack for $249 that has the 30 days of collagen and NRF2, but it also gives you 10 extra days supply of collagen so that you can start sharing the samples with your friends and family right away. Oops, I missed that. Sorry, jumped ahead. My little furry friend is one in on the show. Or you can be like me and jump in and get your hands on all the products, right? And it's costs less than an iPhone, right? $999 will get you also the True Science absolutely free. And you can literally start your own business and get tax benefits from having a home-based business just simply by investing about $249, which is pretty amazing because you're not just investing money, you're actually getting products for that cost, which I think is pretty phenomenal. And then you would want to set up your monthly subscription because you want to be a product of your product. The consultant stack is a great place to start because it also gives you that extra collagen to share with your friends. Plus, you're going to get the free True Renew for anyone who starts all the way up until February 29th, which is a beautiful gift. This here quickly is our income disclosure statement. Yes, I realize it's very tiny. If you want to see this up close, ask for the PDF file and we can get that to you. You can add anywhere for a couple $100 to a couple $1,000, depending on what you decide. Obviously, the more you share, the more you can make, because working works. So they say. Take it, feel it, share it. It is my hope that no matter what, you now understand the power of activation. So please get back to the person who invited you tonight and let them know that if there's anything that you need more information to help you make your decision to start your own journey, then reach out to them. And if you feel as excited as I was and believe that everyone in the world needs these products, then join the movement. Help us give these products a voice. It's time to have fun, make money, and make a difference.
Jane Buchanan, you rock, girl. You
But that,
made it.